Hey guys, welcome to another episode of Ace Attorney! Turnabout Samurai, yay! I got sparkling water with me. Not a lot, cause... Wait. Okay, sure. Let's continue playing, I guess. Wait. Okay, I don't know anything. October 18, 10 a.m., District Court, Courtroom number 4. Court is now in session for the trial of Mr. Will Powers. The prosecution is ready, Your Honor. I hate you. The defense is ready, Your Honor. Very well. Mr. Edgeworth, your opening statement, please. The prosecution will show the court that on 2:30 p.m. on October 15, the defendant, Mr. Will Powers, killed the fellow actor Jack Hammer in Studio 1 of Global Studios. It is impossible for anyone else to have committed this heinous crime. The evidence presented during the trial will all point to this fact. I see. Very well, I would like to move on to some testimony. Mr. Edgeworth, the prosecution may call its first witness. Very well, I can call a most familiar face, Detective Gumshoe, to the stand. Detective, if you would briefly describe this case to the court. Yes, sir. I'll explain with the guide map here. This guy is one of my favorite characters because, well, you know, he's easy to trick. It's funny. To understand this case, it's important to grasp the layout of the studio, see? This here is the employee area. We can read. The actors did a run-through of their action scenes during the morning here. This is the main gate to the studios. Ew. I hate her. The security lady that works there... The security lady that works at the studios was here at 1 p.m. on that day. Sorry if you can hear my bird squawking. Past the security gate, the security station there is a gate, see? Past that are the studios. And here it is, Studio 1. This is the scene of the murder, where the body was found. Now, on the day of the murder, October 15, there were only 3 people here. The victim, Jack Hammer, the defendant, Will Powers, and the young woman, the production assistant. All the production staff were in the employee room until noon. Then after lunch, the victim, Jack Hammer, went on to Studio 1. Right after that, at 1 p.m., the security lady got to the guard station. Now jump ahead later that day, 5 p.m. Production staff came to Studio 1 to perform a rehearsal. Needless to say, the rehearsal was cancelled. The time of the death was 2:30 p.m. The samurai spear was found lodged into the victim's chest. Ew, gross. That's the case in brief. Anyone like to hear that again? Should I listen to the whole thing again? No, it was kind of long. I think I could probably remember that. So the murder weapon was a spear? How medieval. Oh my god, my birds are so loud. Your Honor, this case is quite simple if you ask one question. And that question is, what did the security lady at the guard station see? Understood. Let's call the security officer to the stand. Will the witness declare her name? What the... My, aren't you a handsome fellow? Oh no. I'm afraid I'm a bit flustered. Oh no. Your name, please. Oh dearie, no need for you to be embarrassed. Just call me Grandma. What the freaking frick? Your name, please! Seems Edgeworth has a bit of trouble getting his witness to say their names. Wendy Oldbag, dearie. I don't want Wendy's. So just call me Grandma. It's practically my name. If so, oh god. Objection! I object to the witness's talkativeness. Objection sustained. The witness will refrain from rambling on the stand. I was just getting to the good part, dearie. Perhaps we can get to the testimony? Now, the witness was stationed at the main gate on the day of the murder, correct? Yes, see, I was. And to get to the scene of the murder, someone would have to pass by you. You know your stuff, dearie. You may begin your testimony. She sure is one hell of an old fact. Witness testimony, witness's account. On the day of the murder, I arrived at the guard station at 1 p.m. Poor old Hammer and the rest had been doing a run-through there since the morning. I had some errands to run this morning. Oh god. It was 1 when I got to the guard station. I was at the main gate from there until 5. Now the murder happened at 2:30, right? Interesting to me because a certain man walked right by me at 2 p.m. It was Powers, that man right there, and he was heading toward the studio. You saw the defendant then? Very well. Let's begin the cross-examination, Mr. Wright. Yes, Your Honor. Woo! On the day of the murder, I arrived. Hold on, I need to press something real quick. I need to press this. Let me see. What kind of errands? Oh, well, you know. No, I don't. Answer the question! Actually, I was watching poor Hammer and Powers, observing, you know. Observing? Weren't you supposed to be at the guard station? Yeah. Whippersnapper, I told you I locked the gate, didn't I? I did my job. I'm not sure your boss would see it that way. Anyway, I always watch Hammer's run-throughs. Always. Never missed one in all my years. Wow, I want to see Steel Samurai run through too. You could quit being a spirit medium and take up guard duty. Not a bad idea. Oh my god, man. So, I'm assuming that got me nowhere. Let me check this evidence. Okay. Just do this for here. Yeah, okay. I saw a car pass by. Card key. Powers? Question mark photo? And Samurai Spear. I want to object to this. Because I don't think that looks like Powers. Does that look like Powers' head? I'm not sure. Objection! Oh. Let me get this straight, old bag. Or Miss Old Bag. You've been saying this since yesterday. You saw Mr. Powers, correct? But you're talking about the man in this photo, aren't you? Just a moment, Mr. Wright. Let me see that photo. Yeah, that does not look like him. What is this exactly? None other than Steel Samurai, the defender of Neo Old Tokyo. Miss Old Bag, is this the Mr. Powers that you saw? Of course, didn't you? Okay. Anyone completely see that's Powers? No, they can't. I wonder. True, Mr. Powers does play the role of the Steel Samurai. But that doesn't mean Mr. Powers is the Steel Samurai. Ooh! I know that. I wasn't born yesterday. No one in this court is accusing me of that, witness. He's having trouble calling her Old Bag, apparently. However, you do not have proof that the person in this photo is Will Powers, do you? Huh. Nosy old man. Of course I have proof. Oh. What? Huh? Even Edgeworth is surprised? The prosecution would like to ask the witness. Please make known all the information in your possession ahead of time. How was I to know everyone would be so nosy? You should be ashamed, all of you. Anyway, I showed the photo to the young detective. He told me, this isn't any good as evidence, pal. He didn't even give it a second look. Ooh. Wow, old Windbag has left even Edgeworth speechless. She's good. Let's hear about your proof, then. Ah, okay. I'm getting somewhere. I never say anything I don't mean, mind you. That morning, during the run-through of the action scene, I saw Powers trip and fall. He broke one of the props. It was a big mess. Apparently, he sprained his ankle pretty bad. Now, look at that picture. You can see he's dragging his legs, see? Clear as day. That's how I knew it was Powers. Happy? So he had sprained his ankle? Very well, Mr. Wright. You may cross-examine the witness. She's got to be hiding something. I'll press her until she squeals. Okay, so that means just press everything. Press everything. I never say anything I don't mean. Hold it! It's gonna be kind of tedious. Whippersnapper. Hey, I haven't even said anything. I'll have you know, I'm not pointing fingers at anyone behind your backs. Everything, oh my god. Mr. Wright, please, for all our sakes, try not to upset the witness. I think Edgeworth has met his match. Tony. I'm sorry, this is kind of tedious. He broke a prop. Sure did. His own samurai spear. His samurai spear. The murder weapon? Luckily, I was there with my duct tape to I don't see oh, I see. I see. This strikes me as significant detail. I better write this down in the court record. Yay. I'm sorry, this is quite tedious. Was Mr. Power's ankle badly sprained? Not so bad that he couldn't walk around. He went to his dressing room to rest up after lunch. Thus the nap. Anyway, I saw him dragging his foot when he walked. Dragging his foot, okay. I think we've heard enough. Haven't we, Your Honor? Well, there is one thing that bothers me, which is... Where is this steel samurai costume now? Actually, well, we couldn't find it. We're looking, though. Anyway, that's not important. The witness did see the steel samurai, yes. And it is clear that the person in the steel samurai suit was Mr. Will Powers. I suppose that's right. Are you sure? Wait, are you sure you're sure, Your Honor? This is gonna end up embarrassing. Object. Hold it right there. We keep talking the possibilities, what we have yet to read yeah. Nowhere in this photo can we see Mr. Will Powers. The defense has a point. I also wonder if someone else not caught on camera could have killed Mr. Hammer. Yeah, that freaking vent. Then allow me to remove that doubt from your mind, Your Honor. Will the witness continue her testimony, please? No need to ask twice. Oh no. Oh no. The time of poor Hammer's death was 2:30 p.m. True? The person I saw go to the studio before then was Will Powers. No one else went there. If they had, I would have seen them. The frickin' vent, man! So, if no one else went to the studio, then it would have to be the steel samurai who did it. Mr. Wright, you may cross-examine the witness! Okay, let me see this. I'm getting real confused. Sus. This is like so no one else went there. What? Oh yeah, that's the... Wait. Oh crap. Photo number 2, hold on. Look at this photograph one more time. This photo was taken by the camera at the gate for the studios, correct? Yes, sirree, Sonny. So whenever anyone passes by here, it automatically takes a picture. And here I thought you didn't know your head from a hole in the ground. Right. Anyway, it's also true that the computer in the guard station records all the security cam data. Ooh, you know, if you wanted to work at the studio, we might have an opening. That very computer printed out this photo. Note that on the back of the photo are printed the words October 15, 2 p.m. photo 2. Even I know that. Okay. Okay. Actually, I knew that too. The issue here is at the end where it says photo number 2. Photo number 2? The computer only held data for one photo that day. Don't you think that's odd? Shouldn't this photo be photo number 1 if it was really the only photo? Order, order! Please tell the court what you mean by this, Mr. Wright. Actually, that's what I wanted to ask the witness. This evidence shows that not one, but two people went to the studio that day. Yet there is only data for one of those photos. Who could have erased the data for the other photo? Only someone with access, the security lady herself. Me? You watch your mouth, whippersnapper. Oh god, she lost her eyes again. The only person I saw that day was Will Powers. But the camera on the gate fired twice. That means two people went by. Well, yes, that's what it would seem to me. Can the witness explain this to the court? I don't understand these newfangled computer things. Oh god. Help. Huh? Believe me, I want you, but I don't know what this means either. Some help you are. You are a whippersnapper too. Whippersnappers? Something the matter, Miss Oldbag? Ah, that's right. I just remembered something. Let me guess. Someone else passed by the gate, someone other than the Steel Samurai? Well, yes, I suppose you could put it that way. I see. Your testimony, please. The other person. Every day after I finish my guard duties, I have one other important job to do. I go through the photos recorded on the security computer and check them, okay? I throw out any old photos that aren't suspicious looking, you see. Oh my god! Come to think of it now, I remember throwing out one photo that day. Oh my god! Miss Oldbag, this is the first I've heard of this. Well, of course, Sonny. I've only just remembered it. Right. Anyway, Mr. Wright, stop. Please begin the cross-examination. Well, I'd say this was a turn for the unexpected, but I kind of expected this. Oh my god. You! Oh, I hate you. I hate you so much. Okay. Go through. Those aren't suspicious, you can see. Come to think of it, now I remember throwing it. Okay, what kind of photo? What kind of photo? What kind of photo? Well, who in the heck was in the photo that you erased? Huh, a fanboy. A fanboy? Steel Samurai fanboys. Real freaks, if you ask me. They get information about rehearsals from gosh knows where. They're always hanging about. One was there that day. Wait a second. Didn't you just say no one else could get in? I locked the main gate so no one else could get in. Those were your words. Well, if you must know, there's a drain that goes... Ah, this is what I was talking about. The grate has been loose for a while. It leads outside, and well, that's where they all come in. They come in through the drain? I told you they were freaks. Oh, and... They're kids. Children. Whippersnappers. Kids? So, on the photo that you erased, it was a boy. Probably 2nd or 3rd grade. What?! Oh, order! Let me get this straight. You saw 2 people pass by the gate on their way to the studio that day. One was the Steel Samurai dragging his leg. The other was a boy who looked to be about in 2nd or 3rd grade. Oh yes, well we see his type here every day. Can't stop him, can't catch him. A boy in 2nd or 3rd grade. I assume it would be hard, if not impossible, for a young boy to wield the samurai spear. Impossible, I think. It's quite heavy. Right. As I said, I didn't pay him much mind. That's why I erased the data. Nick, what's going on? I mean, the boy was there. That makes him a suspect. Yeah, and they're already trying to unsuspect him. This court will take a 5-minute recess. I want the defense and the prosecution to consider this new information. And no forgetting vital information this time. Wow. October 2nd. Wait, no, October 18th. 11:08 a.m. District Court, Defendant Lobby number 3. Mr. Will Powers? Yes. Tell me this straight. Were you really in your dressing room? You didn't go to the studio? I didn't go to the studio. I was sleeping, honest. So who was the Steel Samurai in that security photo? How should I know? The Steel Samurai costume was off in the corner of the dressing room. Anyone could have walked in and taken it, really. What? You should take better care of that stuff. I couldn't imagine anyone would want to steal the samurai costume. So, where does this leave me? It doesn't look good. You're the only likely suspect right now. Nick! What are we going to do? First, we play for more time. We'll start targeting someone else that could have conceivably done this. Right. And stop, Maya. And it'll take them so long to shoot us down that we can get another day. Right. But if we pick the wrong person, we might lose on the spot. You don't sound very optimistic. I'm not I can't say it right. Optimistic at all, actually. Hey, Nick, it's time. Okay, let's go. What does that mean? Please don't sigh like that. Court will now reconvene, I don't know if that's how you say it, for the trial of Mr. Will Powers. Mr. Edgeworth, will you present the prosecution's thoughts on this matter? The prosecution's thoughts are simple. Nothing has changed. The other person who went to the studios was a boy of roughly 10 years of age. The photo we have may not be hard evidence. But there is still— oh my god, he's talking so fast. But there is still no one else that could have committed this crime. I call for a verdict of guilty for the defendant, Mr. Will Powers. Very well, Mr. Wright, your thoughts? The defense disagrees with the prosecution's claim. There is another person who could have committed the crime. Hold back, hold back, hold back. Order! Interesting. Let us hear who you have in mind. However, be aware that this court does not look kindly on accusing the innocent. If you accuse someone who is obviously innocent, you will be— oh no. Oh god. Oh god. Oh god. Oh god. Oh no. Well, the security lady. It was the security lady! Wendy Oldbag! Who? The Steel Samurai is dragging his leg in this picture. That means whoever was in the suit knew about the morning's injury. Maybe because they had been watching the action scene run through. There was only one person other than Will Powers and Hammer who knew about the injury. The security lady, Oldbag. What? Whippersnapper. Ooh, this is good, this is good. I like this so much. Order, order. Is this true, Oldbag? Oldbag? That's Miss Oldbag to you. Miss Oldbag was standing guard alone at the main gate. She was by herself. In other words, she had no alibi. Ooh. She could have briefly left her post to steal the samurai costume. Then slipped into Studio 1, the scene of the murder. Why would she go through the trouble of wearing the Steel Samurai costume? Simple, Your Honor. She knew the camera at the gate would take her picture. If she was in his costume, she could point the finger at Mr. Powers. I see. Excellent deductive reasoning, Mr. Wright. Oh yeah, right here. Sherlock Holmes 2, baby. Huh? That's odd. Isn't this the part where Edgeworth pounces? Doesn't he usually jump with an objection and some new damning evidence? Well, Mr. Edgeworth, does the prosecution have an opinion on this matter? The prosecution has no meaningful objections at this time. What? What's that supposed to mean? Oh, so you all think I did it. Is that it? Edgy boy. Oh, no. Don't sit there. Do something. What's my move? Maybe now's the chance to take this whole way? Give Brandy a break. Lol. Yeah, press further. The very same reasoning that makes Mr. Powers a suspect in this case can be used to cast doubt on Miss Oldbag's actions that day. But why would I do something so horrible to poor Hammer? You forget that Mr. Powers lacks a clear motive, too. Indeed. That did it. Now Windback is one of the suspects. No hard feelings, I hope. Wait just a minute. What about the other person who went to the studio? The boy! The one whose photo I erased. He's only a grade schooler, though, as you said. 2nd or 3rd grade, was it? But that doesn't matter. When I was that age, I could pin my old man in 10 seconds, tops. Your thoughts, Mr. Wright? That boy is not the killer. What? How can you be so sure? Oh, or is it nice to be kids and mean to your elders? Day, whippersnapper. No, they said that the boy couldn't hold the spear. I have proof. Proof? Indeed. Then let's see this proof, Mr. Wright. You have proof that shows the boy could not have committed this murder. Spear or the card key. Because he couldn't have gotten to Studio 1 without the card key. So, yeah, I guess the card key. The scene of the murder, as we all know, was Studio 1. However, you need a card key to enter Studio 1. How could a boy with no formal relation to the studio have a card key? I see. Well, would the witness care to comment on this? The windbag, speechless. This has got to be a first. Very well. This court will suspend proceedings on the current trial for today. Mr. Edgeworth, please find out more. Please find out more about your witness, Miss Windy. What was her name? Something Oldbag, Your Honor. Then prosecution will look further into this old bag before we continue. That is all. This court is adjourned. Yay. Wait a second. I'm not going to sit here while you just run off barking up the wrong tree. Me. I'm talking. Oh, great. Stop the presses. The windbag wants to talk. Miss Oldbag, what is this all about? Have you omitted something from your testimony? Actually, if you must know, there is something I was told not to talk about. Not talk about? By whom? Huh? You mean it wasn't Edgeworth who told her not to talk? Well, testify. My lips were sealed. Global Studios wanted me to keep quiet about something. There were some other people at the studios on that day of the murder. They said they had nothing to do with it, see? So they told me just to pretend they hadn't been at the studios that day. But if you're going to go and accuse me, I'm not letting them get away scot-free. Miss Oldbag, this is crucial information. Why did you keep this from the court until now? Ain't you been listening? They told me to shut my traps, and I always do what I'm told. No, this isn't a bad dream, Your Honor. Witness the power of the old bag. Mr. Wright, your cross-examination. Yay! My lips were sealed. Global Studios wanted me to keep quiet about something. There were some other people at the... Okay, who other people? Who are these people? Well, the director and the producer, for starters. The director? We should have known something was fishy. How could they have done a run-through of their scene, of their action, without a director? Of course. Yes, well, I was surprised when no one asked about it. So where were these people? The director was in the employee area all morning for the run-through. He joined the producer at around lunchtime, and they had a meeting after that. Where? Oh, in the Studio 2 trailer. Studio 2? There was a Studio 2? Yes, there was a Studio 2, you idiot! Well, if you look at the guide map, here it is. See? You go through the studio gate and all the way to the left. The path where the monkey's head was fallen over. I didn't... Well, Mr. Wright, would you like to continue the cross-examination? I think I've already asked all my questions, but... Yeah, I think I've done all I could. Your Honor, we've learned there were others at Global Studios on the day of question. The director and the producer and some other bigwigs were all present. Oh, hi, Z-Cat. Yet, as we stand there, they have not been questioned. I hold that it is impossible to declare a verdict on the defendant, Mr. Will Powers. The court acknowledges the defense's point. The prosecution will gather more information about the witness, Miss Oldbag, and more information about these other people we have just been told of. Oh, I understand, Your Honor. This ends the day's proceeding of the trial of Mr. Will Powers. That is all. This court is adjourned. How exciting. Yay! October 18th, 1:04 p.m. District Court, Defendant Lobby Number 3. Thank you so much, Mr. Wright. I was right to ask you to defend me. Aw, really, it's nothing. Grin. Or should I say... We'll be going down to the studios to do some more investigating. We have to find out more about this director and producer. They'll be turning up in the next trial as witnesses for certain. Yay! So here's my chance to get material for the cross-examination. So, Nick, how we figured out just who it was in the Steel Samurai costume? Could it really have been Old Windbag, sorry. What do you think, Mr. Powers? I don't think it was her, really. Neither do I, Nick. Yeah, I know. Looks like I was just buying time. Look, I was just buying time back there. Someone had to be the bad guy for a bit to take pressure off. Wait, I can't read. Whatever. Poor old Windbag. I kind of feel sorry for her. Well, she wasn't winning any points there with or without my accusation. Okay, let's get down to the studios. Yay. Right. We'll be back to visit you soon. Thanks. Thanks, guys. To be continued! Well, thank you everyone for watching this episode of Ace Attorney. I hope you had a nice time, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye-bye.